We rolling? All right, cool. My name is Jaron Lockridge. I am a screenwriter, director, producer, just a all-around do-it-all filmmaker, and I am the creator of Down Bad.
With regrets, live your life, chase your dream, and don't let nobody or nothing keep you from doing something. Feel that? Feel that, don't you? Good. Good take.
Down Bad is a story that revolves around three friends: Cedric, Brain, aka Brian. His real name is Brian, and Lorenzo, who goes by Zoe. Cedric is a cat that's kind of dealing with some childhood trauma that he hasn't addressed. He's bottled in all his life, on top of other things, and he's kind of dealing with some issues that he needs therapy to get through. He had a situation where he kind of put his daughter in danger because he was having an episode. So he's trying to work through these issues so he can see his daughter on a more regular basis. And you got Brain, who's the brains of the bunch. Pretty much, he's the more cerebral of the three. He's kind of like the big brother, if I would say that, of the three. And but at the same time, he's kind of loyal to a fault. Whereas just for the love of his loved ones, he'll kind of go out on a limb where, being the one who thinks the stuff through wouldn't be the choice you would think he would make. And Lorenzo, the third main character, he's the youngest of the three, and he basically became close to them because they were closer to his older brother who died in a car wreck. So they kind of took him in under their wing, and they're kind of protective over Zoe. So that's kind of how they got close to him. And Zoe is just, in a way, he's his own man. He's a wildfire. You can't put him in under one title. He hustles. He sells everything that you can think a person could sell. So that's how he kind of gets across. He's just his own dude. He's just out here living life on a whim. So, the story follows these three characters and their families, and that's pretty much the totality of season one of Down Bad. As far as my inspiration for this story, this was something that I've had on the back burner for quite a few years that I just didn't know how to put it out, if I could say it that way. I've tried to write it many times, and I didn't feel it was authentic enough, so I ended up shredding it. And I kind of put my foot to the fire and said, "Look, you're gonna get some stuff done." And I just went to writing, and I just let the characters. I fleshed the characters out. Each character is modeled after people I know, and I just fleshed those characters out and let those characters lead the story. It was a lot of plot points that I wanted to hit off of things that happened and things that I've experienced and things that I've witnessed, and it kind of all put all that in the story, and it almost flowed seamlessly. It's a lot of stuff in this. I would say pretty much everything that you're gonna see in this series happened. A lot of it may have been tweaked and altered just to kind of shield the incidents themselves. I didn't want it to be too dead on, but I mean almost everything you're gonna see from the characters themselves all modeled after real people and events. So that's one thing that I wanted Down Bad to be stapled in, is authenticity. I wanted, when you see this show, I wanted people to be like, man, I know that story. I've lived that story. I know people who've dealt with that. I know somebody just like that when you get to seeing these characters. And I think, for all of these characters in this show, there's somebody on there that, that you will attach to and kind of relate to as they deal with the things that they deal with. As soon as when I was writing, I automatically had to, I know two of the characters off top. I wanted Jalen Moffat to be Brain, and I wanted Dre Grafton. I wanted him to be Lorenzo. Like, I literally saw them as I was writing the characters. So those were two people that I knew, would embody those characters perfectly as they did. The only one that I really couldn't think of, that was kind of up in the air was Cedric. Cedric had to have a lot of pain. He had to have that cover, that he's trying to shield, and just something like you could just tell that he's bottling in something. And I approached a few actors, got a few casting calls, and Michael Gordon III ended up being who we cast for Cedric. And honestly, he brought his own flavor to the character, which isn't a bad thing. It wasn't necessarily as I saw Cedric. He brought his own taste to the character, and I just let it go because sometimes when you're set on a vision, it's not always it's sometimes those surprises when that actor or whoever you cast kind of brings their own taste to it per se. It can kind of be a pleasant surprise, and he brought something different to Cedric, and I was cool with it. So I think he portrayed Cedric in a way that, although it wasn't necessarily the way I saw it, it's a way that works, and I believe the audience will most definitely attach to him.
Well, I know it's an easy line, so I'm supposed to be in front of him or behind him.
You behind him. You kind of like trailing him. Now he comes here, and like right when you see him about to turn around and go, then you open it and shoot in. Yeah.
Okay, well, we start from the past one.
Challenges. There was no shortage of challenges. I must say. Anytime you're taking on a project of this magnitude, 9 episodes, 30 minutes apiece, with so many locations, so many cast members, you're not supposed to be able to do this on the type of budget that I completed it with. There's short films out there with bigger budgets than I was able to conjure up for this entire show. So all of my actors, I was able to take care of them in some way, and we were able to get this thing completed. A lot of locations fell through. We had to come up with locations last minute. I had to alter the script quite a few times. Had cast members that didn't show, extras that didn't show on a lot of scenes, but we worked through it and we made it work. The cast was, they were dug into their roles. They were just as dedicated into seeing this thing through and seeing it succeed. And I think, even through all the obstacles we faced, what we're able to bring to the screen, I believe, is going to impress a lot of people. And I couldn't be more proud of the project. One that I've been trying to get off the ground myself for such a long while. And I think that the audience is going to attach, the audience that it's meant for is going to attach to it and these characters. And I think it's all going to be worthwhile. All those headaches, all those long nights. I'm not going to lie, I was almost burnt out. I'm still almost burnt out of this project, but I think after we get these episodes out, I think it's going to be a positive. I think it's going to be a positive response from the audience as far as these episodes and these characters, and they'll enjoy what they see. Down Bad will be premiering on Amazon October 1st, 2021. And then it will be releasing every Friday on a weekly basis up until the 9th and final episode. The first episode will also be on YouTube. It's kind of like a tester out there. But all the rest of the remaining episodes will be on Amazon. We'd love to hear your feedback. If once you watch the show, come back to the page. Let us know what you think. The official hashtag is DownBadSeries. Hashtag DownBadSeries. Hashtag a post. Let us know what you think. Good or bad. We need the feedback and the support. And, and hopefully we can have a season 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. We decided as creators, we're not going to wait, for any gatekeeper or anybody to tell us yes. We're just going to get out here and do it ourselves. And we're going to need your help because we're taking on a mammoth effort to get out here and get projects out here and let our voices be heard, where you rarely see authentic voices coming from us out here on the television screen. So support the show and you'll see more, I promise you. Speed. Action. I thought I told you never call my house.
I'm sorry. It's coming together. Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay.
Until next time, my name is Jaron Lockridge. I am the creator, writer, director, producer of Down Bad. And I hope you enjoy the show.